I have buried more than 60 children in my lifetime here in Pico Union. Most of these communities are struggling. I can have families that are being displaced and businesses that are being displaced in Pico Union. The rents are just going up. It's very challenging. We have 7 gangs in Pico Union. They couldn't define the art and the vandalism, so they were all getting arrested. How do we make them work together?
Nobody told us in school. They taught us how to work and how to study, but they didn't show us how to love ourselves. We go to the street and express what we have left in us by doing graffiti and being loved by everybody else. Why don't we go to the where it starts, you know, as kids and try to educate us?
My name is Ricardo Guerrero. You can call me Ricky. I am the art director for the world-famous GRAFF Lab. Welcome. The GRAFF Lab is located in Pico Union, 1 mile off of downtown, right off the 10 freeway. It's a pretty dense community. The GRAFF Lab is under the umbrella of Pico Union Housing, and it was created out of the need for there to be an art space in the community.
Honestly, it's therapy. There's not too many outlets for graffiti writers out here. And cats that I know up in San Francisco dream about a spot like this.
Look at this beautiful art behind us. Being able to dance here, it's a blessing. It's a great blessing.
Everybody calls me Lalo. I work at the GRAFF Lab. I'm the art coordinator. I think the GRAFF Lab made me realize that I had to change my ways. Like, there was something else out there, you know? Here's my castle. We say, hit it, they hit it. So, all my boys hit it. This is something that I've always dreamed about, you know? I've had dreams, places like this, and just coming and just doing art all day, and things that could help out other kids as well in the community. You know, give them an alternative instead of being out in the streets. Rick gave me the castle, I just bombed on it.
A lot of the kids here that hang out here and do their art, they tell me themselves that if it weren't for this place, that they'd probably be in a gang or dead. You know, it's a very rough community.
When we first started, we realized that art and music was what captures all our kids. Pico Union Housing Corp is a nonprofit organization. We build affordable housing, libraries, childcare, and community engagement.
Today, after planning what will be the first urban intervention that will change the most here at Pico, were our alleys. So we thought that if we can do very little interventions with trellises and plants and paint, people can start feeling different about themselves.
We've been involved in serving the community with different murals, with empowering messages to the community and showing them what our goals are. You're gonna have gangs riding over whatever they want to ride over. This will be my 4th time restoring this mural in the past since 2015. Lalo, let's paint.
I always believe that gangs is a cancer, that if you cure that cancer, it'll stop.
If you focus on making and doing, people don't really care. It's like when you go to a concert, if you like that musician, you just go and enjoy the music. So when you have people working on their communities, and when you are here for creation, all those frictions and territoriality and aggression, they melt. And that's why this is so powerful.
It just made me think differently almost, you know, like, damn, I'm really here. Like, this is everything I've ever wanted, and I gotta make something out of it.
I became more humble. I have a bigger heart and a better understanding of how the community works, you know? It all helped me grow, and it taught me so much.
All the money they spend on graffiti removal and putting them in jail and the probation and all this and that, if they would just give them a spot where they can be themselves, I'm sure they'd be saving a lot of money, and they'd have a more positive attitude towards their city.
It's just a bigger movement than just graffiti, because you see every race from every age demographic involved, and it's beautiful, man. Yeah.
It's like no other, you know, Los Angeles is the place to be. Everybody wants to be here, and we're here. We gotta make it known. We gotta do the most.
When I was a kid, I didn't have a place like this. So I hope that with the kids that come here, you know, I give them that extra push. You know, I'm just a stepping stone. I'm not the final stop. And if this can spark something within one of those kids and make him into an artist where he makes a living off of it, well, then my job is done.
Yeah, you about to witness the coming of forgiveness. Oh, my enemies can hear this, alright. Yeah, you about to witness the coming of forgiveness. Oh, my enemies.